And welcome back. Time once again for our weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society. And our guest, of course, is Linda Davis. And Linda, today we have Sheena and Blaize. And they are two of the most polite, most obedient, I guess is the best way to describe it, little dogs that we've had on this program for a long time.
That's for sure. They are so calm, as you can see. They're very tuned into people. They're really anxious to have a home of their own. These are absolutely gorgeous dogs. That's why I'm featuring them today. They're the whitish color with the blue eyes. They're just beautiful. Not only would you receive a lot of love and companionship from these dogs, but you could be mighty proud of them. I'm sure they'd bring in a lot of comments with their beauty. They're just gorgeous animals. These two dogs have been through a training program, so they're very obedient, very tuned into people, and anybody would be lucky to have them. We actually have one more white dog with the pretty eyes and so forth, and it is smaller than these two, so we do have a little small one also. But as you mentioned, this is Sheena, so stop by and say, "Can I see Sheena?" And this is Blaize. You know, I wanted to mention today that many people watch dog shows, and that's great. The big one, of course, is the Westminster Dog Show. And this year, the dog show had 187 breeds. We don't know what our dog breeds are that we get in here unless we do DNA testing on most of them. But all of us here at the Dubois County Humane Society, and some of us have taken classes on different breeds of dogs and are very familiar with 187 different breeds. Now this one sees a spider.
Curious what our spider is on the floor here, but
about that.
he left him alone now.
Yeah, there we go. The 187 breeds represented in that dog show are for a reason. Different dogs have different jobs and different behaviors. People have interacted with animals from the beginning of time. We're here to service the community and people, and if someone has a dream or an idea of how their dog should be, we're very familiar with the different breeds and the behaviors that would exhibit, and would be glad to match up a person with a personality or a type of dog. For example, people will come in and they imagine playing with the dog fetching, bringing back the ball, and just having a wonderful time. They think some nice adult playtime like that would improve the quality of their lives. Well, we'll show them which dogs have some retriever in them, which dogs actually act like that. And are predisposed to that kind of behavior, and then they can interact with them in our fenced-in areas and get the dog of their dreams. Some people want a couch potato dog. Some people want a dog that interacts with their 3 active children in a safe but playful way. And we know the personalities of these dogs. We are pretty sure some of the different breeds that are in these dogs, and we can match the people with their dreams. So feel free to come in, because we're here to service the community and find that perfect pet for you.
Now, we got, speaking of the pets and whatnot, the care which these animals go through is obviously the result of many fundraisers that we have here at the Humane Society. And I believe you have a few you want to speak about, especially the always popular golf scrambles that are coming up.
Oh, I'm so excited about our golf scramble. It's one of our most successful fundraisers, sponsored by Bob Johnson and his wife Melinda, and all the different sponsors that put up their signs by the different golfing holes. Now that is June 23rd, and I have a few notes on that. So please mark your calendars for Sunday, June 23rd. That's the golf scramble. We are going to have hole sponsorships, money, and prizes. Lunch is at 12 noon, and so is registration. The golf or the shotgun starts at 1 p.m. And that, of course, again, is at the Jasper Municipal Golf Course. This is the same team where 4 people are in each team at $50 per golfer. And as I mentioned, Bob Johnson is the event coordinator, and believe me, he puts a lot of work into this. You can make your check for all 4 on your team payable to Dubois County Humane Society. And of course, you can send it in if you so desire at Post Office Box 408, 426 West Wernsing Road in Jasper, 47547. Or, of course, stop in. I mean, if you're an animal lover or you want to see why you're raising money for us, stop in on Wednesday or Saturday to see these wonderful dogs. And maybe, just maybe, one of these dogs would be right for you. Keep in mind that you can come in and tour our facility, talk about your dreams for a pet, play with our dogs in fenced-in areas, and you are still under no obligation whatsoever to take home an animal. A lot of people just come and enjoy what we have here. We also have volunteers if you need your animal fix. We have a volunteer program where you could come an hour a month and socialize with these absolutely gorgeous animals. And you can see here, these two are nice, quiet dogs. We haven't heard a peep out of them. That'd be great if you want a dog that's, well, they might bark if you have a stranger sneaking around, but on a day-to-day basis, under a normal circumstance, these dogs are nice and quiet. They're calm. You just can't find nicer pets than these.
Indeed. And of course, any information on Sheena and Blaize can be found, again, as Linda had alluded to, on their website at DuboisCountyHumane.org. Also at PetFinder.com is another website that has information on the animals here at the Humane Society here in Dubois County. And of course, excuse me, their adoption hours are Wednesdays from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. tomorrow, and Saturdays from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. The phone number, if you have any information that you would like to obtain, is 482-7387. And also, as we mentioned before, you can also find information on them with this program on our Facebook page at WJTS, and also on YouTube as well too. We're starting to post a lot of videos on our YouTube page as well too. So, like I said, we appreciate everybody watching our program week in and week out, and the feedback we get and the results that we get, are really great.
This is such a successful program. I guess when people see the animals that need a home, they really want to come in and meet with them. And don't forget our adopt-a-thon. We'll be talking more about that in the future, which is June 1st and 2nd.
Okay. Great. And of course, we'll have more information down the road on that as well. So, Linda, thanks a lot for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot for watching. Weather's next.